because I love kimono. Kimono reminds me of childhood because when I was a child, I lived with my parents and grandma. Grandma was always wearing kimono.
I like collecting things, simple things even, actually just at the beach. I go to the beach and pick up shells, which as a child I did collect, have quite a good shell collection, and I had collected erasers. I think naturally people just like to have belongings that they feel that they have control over. Usually latch onto something that appeals to you, and when you like one, you think, oh, I might have another one of those.
It's things that otherwise people would chuck out and just discard. When it's a part of our history, it's a part of a time that feels a lot of the time forgotten.
So I live in Brisbane, not in Japan, but when I'm wearing kimono, I feel being in Japan, and my good memories of childhood comes to my mind. My good memories means going out with my parents and living with grandma who is always wearing kimono. So I feel home when I'm wearing kimono.
There's a saying that the past history repeats itself, and the older I get, the more you do see those patterns and understand how relevant everything is that's come before us. I mean, it's built, the generations before us have helped build our society and build us to be the person that we are.
Because although, yes, we have our memories, well, memory does fade, and we need a reminder, basically, and it's a reminder of a really nice time in our lives.
I feel like now, things that happened 100 or 200 years ago doesn't seem that far away. It's important to know who we are in life, where we come from, and understand our world, and history is a huge part of that. Collecting physical things, I think there's just a huge connection with touch. Maybe you get a piece of jewellery passed on to you from a great grandmother, and knowing that they held that, touched it, wore it, it's got so much more meaning when you can then hold that object as well. It's a physical connectiveness rather than if it is just a picture or just a story, it's that little bit removed.
My collections give my life more meaning and value with the memories that they hold. See, I was born in 1986, so I wasn't back in the 70s with my mum and dad, and some of the bits of my collection I have are of a time when they would have been teenagers, and that just gives me a little piece of their life at a different time.
So Japanese tradition, not only kimono, all Japanese traditions are disappearing. So the craftsman can't survive. And also young people don't take after the parents' business. You know, respecting ancestors is very important thing to make a core for children. So if the young people reflect our past and think about our ancestors, and they respect their way of life and wear kimono sometimes, that's great.
I really cherish memories. They are a big part of my life, and I do want to take them wherever I go.